I'm Hannah Hodgson. I'm a palliative care patient. I use a hospice and I am also a writer. My illness is probable mitochondrial disease. That is a genetic condition and it's also a life-limiting condition, which means that my life expectancy is shorter than you would expect.
You're having a life-limiting illness. You know, you don't know how much time you've got, so you've got to use it wisely.
I went into a children's hospice at the age of 17 and people were happy, people were smiling. People weren't dying all the time. There were people who used it for respite. And I thought, oh, okay, this isn't what you conjure when you first hear the word hospice. And it should be. A big part of hospice is life. It's all about life.
You have a choice in life, don't you, to go down that dark path or to try and find the light, and that's what we try and do.
I know about Princess Diana just in my life. When I fell ill, I was doing research into hospice and what hospice is, and I came across her speech where she said hugs have no harmful side effects, and that made me realise that the way I was being treated by some people wasn't right. Some people cross the road to avoid you. As soon as I realised there was a taboo around death and dying to the extent that there is, I thought, okay, yeah, I need to do something, but I don't have a clue. And coincidentally, started attending a writing group run by Kim Moore. So I started writing hints, and Kim, being the amazing person she is, picked up on it, and she just looked at me one day and went, okay, tell me. And I did, and I wrote a poem about it, and Kim said, get writing. So that's how the writing started for me, and that was my first form of activism.
I think the act of putting something in a poem and putting the kind of white space around it can give a kind of sense of release from it. You can let it go, you can make it into a piece of art and then start to look at it in a different way.
I cried there for hours, felt like a worm dropped by a bird, grateful but terrified of the free fall.
Hannah will make a really positive change to the way that we treat people with life-limiting illnesses. People say, I've read Hannah's blog, or I've listened to her YouTube channels, or it's made me rethink things. I know people have gone on to do palliative care nursing because of Hannah, because they've listened to what she's had to say.
I want to leave some kind of legacy from my life, be it poems or videos or even just conversations or memories or laughter. I just want to have made a small difference in people's lives.
You know, I introduce you as a poetry activist, but you're also an activist about talking about it and being open and honest. And, you know, I think you should be enormously proud of yourself.
I want my legacy to be one that people have conversations about death and feel more comfortable about it. And if that even happens to one person, that's job done.
Hannah has always been mature beyond her years, and it's just absolutely brilliant that she's finally getting some recognition for all her hard work.
I'm Hannah and I'm here now, and I am not turning into the Grim Reaper or dying faster by talking about death. I'm alive.